Hello there, this is Tina Valley, and I have a captain's vlog. I am the captain, and so I did start reading Jurassic Park, the book, a novel. Jurassic Park, a novel. I started reading that today. I read some more of Riri Williams' Ironheart. Um, Whoa, it starts off popping. Like it was already started popping, and then it kind of chillax a little bit, and then it get back to popping, and then she trying to figure out that she needs AI, and then voila, you need AI. Hi. So I'm liking the comic. Like the show gave, however, it books are showing that they give more. So I'm enjoying the comic. It's a bit different from the show. I hadn't seen the show like firsthand. There we go. I hadn't seen the show firsthand. However, come on, I am reading the comic book firsthand, and I'm enjoying what I'm reading and seeing the difference in the show and the comic. So I'm liking what the comic is giving. It's kind of giving like a bit more clarity as to why she got the scrunched up nose towards her um stepdad. Like I'm like, and okay, and then so Riri like want to know the kind of the same thing. Like Riri like, girl, you got a daddy, you got a stepdaddy, like. Oof. So Riri kind of like, girl, you got a stepdaddy, but for some like Riri has a reason, but then I'm like, ah. So like, uh, so yeah, it's giving a bit more information as to what she would choose and why she got the scrunched up nose towards him, and then it's on and popping, and then actually she gets an AI. uh it's I don't know if it's mentioned like that in the show, but I know Tony Starks is mentioned in the show. But in the comic book, something different happened. There's more than mentioned in the comic. So yeah, really enjoying the comic. And I was able to clock the comic. Um I have been reading on it like for a couple of days now. Did I start it yesterday or the day before? So I could go in and change the date that I clocked it, or I could leave it like as is. Um, did I start reading it yesterday or the day before? I think the day before yesterday. So either I'll change it to the day before yesterday when I started reading it, or I'll leave it as today. I clocked it today. I didn't think the clock. I don't be thinking the clock. Well, I didn't think to clock a comic book, but yeah, I was able to clock a comic book. And I think I did. I was able to clock Doctor Voodoo when I was reading that. So yeah, I can clock comments. I just didn't think of it till today. So got it clocked digitally because I was like, if I don't clock it digitally, I can clock it physically. And yeah, but yeah, I like the digital clocking. So I did. I clocked it digitally. Get it? Digital clock. Hello there. And okay, so thank you. I got about 40 books read so far. My goal is 69, and I got 40 books read. And so now that you're here, I did color a I guess he's a tortoise. I colored a tortoise coloring sheet. I colored a colors by number tortoise sheet. And I shared it, but I didn't share it in any I just shared it to my feed. I didn't share it to any clubs or anything. But I did share it, and I thought of tagging you, but I was like, I don't know if she want to be tagged with this stuff. But I colored it because you had made your turtle. So when I saw the coloring sheet available, I was like, ah, I'll color. This is my way of getting a turtle in my life, I guess. So I colored it and shared it. It has a butterfly in the picture too on the tortoise nose. And the tortoise that I colored was brown. I never know the colors till I color the numbers in. So yeah, I am enjoying the colors by number. I kind of was taking it a bit easy though, because of my wrist. So before I did some coloring, I did watch Pacific Rim. Woo! With director uh Gil. Let's see if I can say his name. Gil Guillermo del Toro. Yay! Oh, he could be in one of my tats. Like I'm creating this imaginary tat sleeve. And I do enjoy Gil Gilmore Guillermo del Toro's work. So he's in my uh he could be in my tat. He's in my Mount Rushmore. How people have Mount Rushmores. Um, I also read some more of Percival Everett, Erasure book, and I was at a good part to stop. He had got some news, and he was going back home after he called his brother and let his brother know what type of news he had gotten. And so they headed back home. And I wonder if it was that dude that was looking at her. But yeah. Um so when I first started reading Erasure, Erasure, um, I thought the person that was throwing the keys at uh the character speaking, was his sister or his friend. I thought they didn't approve of his speech or whatever, but I was wrong. It was a totally different character, and I'm glad that like his sister and his relationship is seeming to be better than it came off. Like when the book first started, it seemed like their relationship was rocky and whatever. So that's why I thought it might have been the sister because she was talking about his writing and wanting him to write books that she could read. So yeah, it came off like that. But after I read that part and then found out that it was a totally different character, and I'm glad that the sister and him like shared some kind words and like basically settled the dust. Like, yay! So like it wasn't as rocky as the book started off. Or yeah. So they was able to show love, show kindness. I'm like, okay, phew, good. I'm glad to see that it's not what I thought in the book. So yeah. And I also read some more of Tabitha Brown's Feeding the Soul. So yeah, she is really giving advice in this book. Like this book is amazing. Like advice you can actually put into action right as she says it. Like that. Like wow. So I'm enjoying that as well. So yeah, that's all that I'm reading at the moment. Reading and seeing. I was looking into this movie called After Earth. I don't know if I'll watch it. I didn't know who was in it till I looked up the trailer, or actually, I saw the name in the cast, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know he was in it. Oh, I didn't know he was in it. Oh, okay, maybe I'll watch it." But I don't know. It's not. It doesn't seem like a happy movie, but it seems dramatic, like dramatic and devastating. That's what it seemed like. I'm really not doing that. Oh yeah, I don't know if you know, but I did mention in my previous live that I had started my Christmas in July watch with a couple of movies, a couple of Christmas in July movies, holiday movies. So maybe I'll get back and watch some more of those. Um, and I did mention I tried looking up the ones you had suggested to me, and I didn't get the exact ones, but I found some that were like close to it, and I clicked on one of them, and one of them kind of started off like a Goosebumps Christmas one, and I was like, I'm not feeling that just yet. Kind of came on like Goosebumps. I was like, what are those? Are they ghosts? Are they? Where are they? Are they in a graveyard or what? I don't know. I wasn't ready to figure it out. Looked like I did figure it out, and I wasn't for it at the moment. So I started my holiday watch with Last Holiday starring Queen Latifah. That's that's a fave. I can watch that. I watched that 2 days in a row, and then I watched I think it's called. Well, I could look it up. Let me look it up. help my brain out a bit. It was starring Tia Mallory and Rico Lee. I think that's kind of you. I think that's his name, Rico Lee. I think that's the name. It is called A Very Merry Beauty Salon, starring Tia Mowry and Rico Lee. I think. Let me look at the cast. Coco Brown. Um, I don't see his name. His name isn't listed here. But yeah, I thought it was so cute to see them together in the movie because they had worked together for Sister Sister, and I just got a kiki like them being introduced in the movie as their new characters for this movie, and but them like having like a deleted scene. It's like, oh yeah, I know him. That's Ty. What's his name from Sister Tyree. That's Tyree. And then he was like, yeah, I know her. That's Tia. But they professionals, so they got to keep it together. It's a new project. So yeah. Um, really? Oh yeah, and I got a kit. You were saying do new stuff, so I got a kit to make pom kitties. So yeah, I got that just in case I can do that. My wrist is really hollering though for some R&R. So I was trying to do the kitty kit, but I might have to wait because I've been putting uh pain rub on my wrist, on my hand. This is maybe the second time I've put pain rub on my hand today. So that's why I started watching movies just so I could like not do anything with my hands and read. You know, don't have to do anything with your hands when you're listening to audiobooks. So yeah, but I did look at that kid to see how to start making the kitties, and I did do some coloring. So I was like, better slow down and not hold my iPad because that can contribute to my hand aches. So got to do something to where I not hold my iPad. Okay. Did I just spew everything out in like 1 minute? I think I did. I think I spewed everything out in the first minute. um. Okay, so when I started Jurassic Park, I'm not too far into it. I'm at the beginning of it. Um, I don't know her name, but it's a female character. She was supposed to be going to the island of Costa Rica for like 2 months. She was supposed to be like the pediatrician or doctoring or physician there for 2 months. So I'm like, oh, okay. So it actually was supposed to be a bit longer. I don't know if they were supposed to be there for 2 months. Or maybe she was already there for 2 months in one of the movies. It's kind of giving me the mind of the movie, the one where the man has the sunglasses and the gymnastics daughter, and his ex girlfriend was at the island already, and so that's why he went, because he said no to the man with the cane or the other man. And but then the man, he was like, but your girlfriend over there. And he was like, darn you. He was like, dang. He was like, now I gotta go over there. So and then his gymnastics daughter hitched a ride and was over there too. That movie is kind of giving me that one, with her being over there for 2 months. But yeah, being a physician, I don't know who she's supposed to be a physician for. Is she supposed to be a physician for the dinosaurs or for the people? I don't know. So I got to keep reading. Uh, so yeah, got to keep reading to see what's going on, other than like what's in the description, because I did read the description of the book already. Um, but yeah, like position. Who over there? She need to she need to be a physician for, other than the dinosaurs. But it doesn't say she's over there to be a physician for the dinosaur. It just says she was over there to be a physician. So and I see the new Superman movie is gonna be out July 11th. And I also saw that Medea is having a new movie come out July 11th on Netflix. So Superman looks like it's going to be out in theaters, I think. I don't know exactly. Because I didn't look too hard at it. I just been seeing thumbnails, and then I finally saw like a date on a post of like some people going to the premiere of it, and it said July 11th. So I was like, oh, okay, so it's coming out the same day as the Mother movie. Okay. So yeah, Mother has I think it's called Wedding Destination, coming out um, on Netflix on the 11th. And Superman gonna be out in the theaters. So there's a couple of things to watch. And it's the 8th here. So we got the 8th, the 9th, the 10th. I don't know what. as far as watching goes. I don't know what's going on between the 8th, the ninth, and the 10th with cinema. I guess we all holding our breath for Superman, and I don't know. Okay, Superman coming out because I heard it was coming out, and I heard, I saw like reviews of the trailer. I did go and see a Superman movie. I saw the one where he had like the textured suit. I went to the movies and saw that one. So, yeah. But yeah, his suit has changed. I think the person changed too. He doesn't look as big as the person that was in the textured suit to me. So that's why I think he might be a different person than that other Superman. I didn't know Superman could change like that, but okay. I guess is his name still Superman, or does he go by another name? Like, does Superman go by two names? I don't know. Like when he's not Superman, does he have like a alternate name? I don't know. Oh yeah, he got a. His name is Clark Kent. So is all other Supermans Clark Kent? Like, or do they all have different names? Like, if they dip, whatever. I don't know. I don't. I think they all named Clark Kent, even though they're different men's. They still Clark Kent. So is this Clark Kent? I hadn't heard. I hadn't seen him out of the suit or anything. So do he get out of the suit? I don't know. Oh, these are questions because I'm talking about it. I didn't even think nothing of it. He looked like the smallest Superman that's played Superman. Um, Out of all the men that done played Superman, he looks the smallest as far as stature. And his hair looks different. His hair isn't like a dark brown or dark or black. It's like blondish brown looking. When I saw him, so I'm like, are you even Superman or do you have a different name? Like, okay, Superman, but are you Clark Kent as well? Or are you something else? Are you somebody else? Are they switching people, allowing other people to be superheroes or what? I don't know. I didn't look that hard into it. Thank you for showing your support. Thumbs up, commenting, and subscribing. So when I was watching Pacific Rim, I was a bit hyped. I like that movie. Like the Toro be doing his thing. Uh, I thought of Transformers. I was like, this what Transformers. Take note, Transformers. Oh my goodness. Because I like it better than Transformers. I like Pacific Rim better than I do the Transformers. So, well, when I watch Pacific Rim. So, yeah, I was looking at it, kind of comparing, and I was like, hey, I was like, this kind of like Transformers, but okay. So when it come on and it has the two brothers in there, it looked like their feet was bolted down. So I was like, is this a virtual thing? But then they started moving the Jaeger. So I was like, oh, okay. So that's how they move the Jaeger. So it's kind of virtual, like it's in inside, but then they're moving the whole body of the Jaeger. So yeah, and they would not listen to their leaderboard. Oh my goodness! Like they put on that suit and just think rank go out the window, boy. I'm like, goodness, what? So they did that for like I don't know how many times. Three times they different people would get in the suit, they would have their orders. Then when they get out there, they override the leader and the orders. I'm just like y'all just y'all just doing what you want to do. Y'all just act like these, like y'all ain't tearing up this equipment. But I don't know. I don't know what it would be like if they was to listen to orders, cause they didn't listen to orders. I think the last mention somebody finally listened to an order. I'm like, ugh. But um, I do like the visuals and the coloring and how it's a bit like Transformers to me because it's a big old robot thingy, and it kind of reminds me of Godzilla. It looks like to me when I'm watching it, it looks like Godzilla or Transformers versus Godzilla. To me, that's what I'm getting out of it. Like when I watch it, I just be like, oh, this is this is Transformers versus Godzilla. So yeah, I'll be enjoying it then in that way. Um, and then the dude talking about he can fall toward the end there. He goes in, look like it kind of reminded me of Nope with the spectacle. But yeah, he goes in and then when he goes inside is like a whole nother planet, but it's like inside. So it's like a mechanism of the living organisms with inside another living organism. And that's cool. It was reminding me of it looked like the brain world from Ninja Turtles when the turtles went to the brain world to defeat the brain. It looked like that on the inside. So I was like, oh, that's so cool. That's cool. So then I liked how I guess they were called creatures, living beings. I don't know. But yeah, one of them looked like a hammerhead shark. Uh, oh, the first one looked like the Kraken from Transylvania 3. I had just watched that not too long ago. I was like, oh, he looked like the Kraken. Like it could be. I think it's called Transylvania Hotel. Transylvania Hotel Part 3. Transylvania Hotel 3. Or they where Van Helsing great granddaughter gets the music notes to defeat all the monsters by making the Kraken turn on them. And they playing that he playing that song on the keyboard. Near 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 near. That was fun. A fun watch. Near 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 near. And then like when he did it, like the cracker like roar. But yeah, Pacific Rim, it does have like a quote in it that I like when they're talking about allowing the memories to just pass. Don't like follow it. He was like, she's following the rabbit. But yeah, they quote like not getting into the memory, allowing it to pass so that you can connect together. So yeah, I was liking what they were saying about that. And when I watched the trailer for After Earth, I liked the quote in that one as well. That one was like, fear is just something you made up in your mind from thoughts. It's not real. It's something you made up. He was like, danger is real, but fear is not. And yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. Now, see, that quote might get me to watch the movie. Like, that was a cool quote. I tried to use my other hand to to color with. So I might try that again later. Um, I was looking into crocheting with my other hand. I know Tahitian looks like it's like a forward and backward thing going on. So I'm like, so could you switch hands when crocheting? Or do you, let's see, let me see. Or do you have to start with, um, or do you have to start with that hand? Okay, I'm gonna try it. I got my crochet in hand. What? In my other hand. I'm gonna try and crochet with the hook in my other hand. Okay, I don't know. No, it doesn't seem that I can. Hmm. Doesn't seem that way at the moment. But yeah, I didn't learn how to crochet with my other hand yet. I hadn't tried it yet. I'm thinking about it though. Thinking about crocheting with my other hand. But I can't, it's not, it doesn't seem like you can switch hands unless you're switching directions. Like maybe it can work when you're switching directions. I was trying to just now go in the same direction as I was crocheting with my hand that I'm resting, but it doesn't seem to work like that. Mm-mm. Oh yeah, Miss Kelly. Would you like to be called Miss Kelly? Um, I had mentioned when I was talking about Christmas in July. Um, that I had saw a live stream of Santa's workshop. I didn't click on it. I thought I could go back to it, but I hadn't went back to it yet. It's been like since last week now. Probably a week before that. I saw a thumbnail. I thought that was so cool. It was a thumbnail of Santa Claus in a workshop. I was like, oh, cool concept. We can see what Santa's doing in his workshop in July. So yeah, in Pacific Rim, when I was watching it, and I guess the captain, Idris Elba is the captain. Um, and he went back to go get the other brother. Hold on, let me start from the beginning because okay, it was a father and son out. I guess that's what they were, and they were out with their metal detectors, and it looked like yeah, they were on the beach, but it was snow. So I don't know if that was salt water or fresh water. But I don't know if that was snow or if that was ash or if that was salt. I don't know, or a combination of all three. So I was like, oh, okay, they on the beach where it's salt. But then I was like, oh well, maybe that's snow. And then I was like, oh well, maybe that's ash. Okay, okay. So the little boy is like, oh, we don't ever find anything cool. Okay, they found the little toy on the beach, like a little it was like a kind of like a mid-size robot toy. It would have been cool to me, but but the little boy, he was like, we don't ever think. Okay, so it beep 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 beep. So he dig. He get out this little mid-size um robot toy. And so the little boy, oh, we don't ever find anything cool. And then here come this Jaeger. Boom, boom, coming up out of the water onto the shore. And I'm like, y'all better roll back. Oh my goodness, they just standing there. But then I'm like, okay, well, like, because it was one part where I was definitely for sure. I was like, okay, maybe they're like standing by a screen so they don't know like where to move or they gotta stay in frame type of situation. I was like, y'all better move, like the Jaeger was right there. So the brother comes out of the Jaeger. His ear is ringing. He's devastated. He's like walking out of the Jaeger on adrenaline. And I was like, and the dude, he was trying to talk to him, the dude that was with his son and or yeah, whoever they were together, family. And he was trying to talk to the dude. I was like, he can't hear you. Cause we can hear the like the ringing part and like it's like the person that's talking to him sounds far away because he got that ringing in his ear. I was like, he can't hear you. So then he finally falls because he's like kind of dazed. So then he finally falls. And then so he tells the little boy, he like, go get help, go get help. And so then they kind of go up from him breathing. I was like, he going on the glory line? I was like, I don't know. Like, is he going on the glory already? So, but no, he wasn't going on the glory just yet. And then, so, um, Idris Elba's character, the captain, he's the captain, the colonel, he's the big, he's the head, like, he's the leader, but nobody gave him that respect. And then that woman, she was like, yeah, but it's out of respect because that dude, he was like, why don't you boo boo boo? Basically override what Idris Elba was saying. And she was like, it's out of respect, you know. So that other dude, he was like, I ain't hearing it because probably of his privileged upbringing, genetics. So yeah, everybody had that privileged upbringing genetics that was in the team and wasn't listening to Idris when he was saying, this is what we here to do. And they like, when they get out there, you're not out here. We're gonna do this. And so then they do what they do and then tear up the stuff. So then he gets the dude, and the dude, he wants to partner with the one person it just don't want him to partner with. All these people, he got a list of people for this dude to match up with. And nope, 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 nope. So he partners with who he wanna partner with. And then she has a flashback. She ain't never been in the Jaeger before. She can't snap out of it. And she about to blow the whole thing to smithereens. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, really? So yeah, so they almost about to abandon ship because she about to tear everything up. So, but then a couple of them stay back. One of them go around and try and unplug it, and so then another one see what he doing and help him try and unplug it. And they like, yeah, yeah, unplug it, cause all of them were about to be up out of there, and she just was about to just demolish the whole facilities. And so they get it unplugged and boop boop boop. But I'm like, oh my goodness, that girl. And then they had the nerve to let her back in there, but whatever. Ugh. But yeah, she was about to send them all to smithereens. Following her memory. But then the second time that they connected, it didn't seem like they had trouble with the memory. And um the first time when they got into the suits, it seemed like their feet were bolted in, but then as the movie kept going, they could get out. So like the first time they seemed like they were bolted in and they needed it. So they would need help to get out of their suit. But then as the movie kept going on, they were able to get out of their suits by themselves. Because I was like, I thought y'all feet were bolted. But but yeah, they got out of there like their feet weren't bolted into the suit. Like, okay, okay, I guess I could get out. Oh no. But yeah, that thing they the scenes were wow. Like they were trying to penetrate the creature, and then the creature would do them one solid. Like like wow. Like oh my. Like whoa. Dude hopped out of his I want to say containment, but I guess that's what it would be. He disconnected himself out of the suit to walk around to do something, and dude was like, "No, don't get out of your suit." And then he was like, "But, but." He was giving his excuse, and then, gosh, 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 gosh. I was like, y'all just better stay in that suit because it's like y'all ain't got no. I mean, y'all barely got control while y'all in the suit, but oh boy. And oh my goodness, the two scientists that 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 drifted with the piece of brain. Oh my goodness! I was like, okay, yeah, now they got to get rid of y'all because y'all done drifted into with the brain. But they let them be. I was like, not they can see because they've been drifted. Like they got two vessels now within the population of the humans. So I mean, mm, so for yeah, when they what do you call it? When they recuperate, they'll have two vessels. But yeah, when dude went to go and find that brain, um, the one of the scientists, he kind of reminded me of Seymour from Revenge of the Nerds. Um, so he went, and then the creature came because he was like, "I want to see one in person. I want to see one live." He was saying, and then when it came, I was like, "What you running for? Go back, go hug it, go shake his hand. That's your man's. Like that's what you wanted all this time. Like, what you running for? Like, there you go." So, but no, he running. I was like, no, go hug him. Like, and so he running, he all in the place, and then he hiding. Then then there's a Jaeger and a creature like scene, and then after that, then he's like, they they're after me, they want me, and then the girl was like, they know that they in there. So he was like, no, he want me. And then she was like, they want him, y'all. Like, so I was like, but you knew that before you went in there. So they scatter and leave him be in the middle of the floor, and the thing come out and kind of look like the crab off of Maui. Not exactly, but a little bit. And with the glowy stuff. And I was like, there you go, That's what you've been wanting. And then, but it's almost like it sniffed them, it smelled them out, but then it left them be. So I don't know. I guess like to say like they on the same team because they drifted together. Like they'll like he'll come back for him later, like when he ready to drift again, or know the plans, know the blueprint and stuff. But yeah, he let him be. But yeah, all them tentacle things came out. I guess that like he was being sniffed. And the the little the well, I don't know what that is on like the chest of the Jaeger that glowed. It reminded me of Ironheart or Iron Man with that thingy. I guess that was the power source. And when one of the creatures sprouted wings and took the Jaeger for a flight, I was looking for the Jaeger. I was like, "You got wings? You got wings, Jaeger? You got wings? Y'all can y'all fly?" Y'all got them transformer rings where y'all can bring them wings out. Yeah, okay. So when they was under the sea, when they were under the sea, they I guess they was under the sea. Um, that other one was like swimming around it. I mean, the other creature was swimming around the Jaeger like from side to side, from one side to the other. Cause like they would have to turn their heads, and when they would turn their heads, it wouldn't be there. So that kind of is a like it's a hazardous. It's a flaw. Like, cause they so clunky, they can't turn their head quick to to see. But I mean, what? Ugh, I don't know why they had to turn it to see, but then and then report to the thingy like there's nothing there, and they was like it's on your left side, and then when they finally get their head turned to the left, there's nothing there, And then it's like, "You're on your right side." And then they finally get the head turned to the right. So it's almost like playing Battleship in that part where they would have to just rely on the person that could see where the thing is, and then like maybe they could point accordingly. Like, did they necessarily have to turn towards the creature to uh, do any counter acts, or could they have like moved their arm to the side, you know, without turning their head? Um, that would rely on trust from the person that could see it on the screen. So yeah, while they were going up to the thing that they, I think they thought that was a ship, but I guess it kind of was, but it was a like a living organism ship. So vessel. Um. So yeah, when they was coming up to it, because they had to encode the Jaeger with the DNA to be able to enter, I had a bright idea. I was like, okay, because the thingy behind them, I was like, why don't they get behind the thingy and push the thingy forward so that the door will open and then they get in like that? But yeah, they did it how they did it. I was like, okay. Well, yeah, why wouldn't y'all go behind it and push his face up to the eye recognition scanner? That's what it looked like they were doing when they was dragging that thingy. But then they had another bigger creature in front of it. So I don't know if that was a piece of one or a smaller one. But yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, now get behind it and then just and then the door open. But might not have been so easy. Country and brown to a whole new level. No one fire that over. Country and brown. Coming. Country and brown. Ah, I did watch. Well, it wasn't this year. So it was another year. But I did mention it in a previous. Oh yeah, with the book Erasure. Um I'm thinking somebody need to get that box and look in it. Uh that's just I think cuz I don't know what like you can't be letting her do that and then she be in and out, but I guess they letting her I guess be in and out when she in and out. I guess she all right. She just she just be in and out when as far as like timelines. So I guess, but ain't nobody look to see what was in that box. I'm like, what's in that box? But yeah, she done burnt quite a bit of what was already in there. So I don't know what she done got rid of and why her husband talking about something. Don't look in it and burn it when he gone. Like what? I guess so. It's not to incriminate her. If she look in it, then she know. But if she just burn it, she just getting rid of it. I guess that's how they go. I do have a book challenge that you can join. It's a public book challenge. Like the one that's on the screen is like my personal. I guess both of them are personal. Both of them are my personal book challenges, but one of them is open to be joined. And if you so choose, you can join my book challenge. Yeah, that's how it goes. So yeah, I do have a book challenge open that you can join for this year, as well as I did have it open last year. I had a book challenge that you open for joining, and yeah, this year have another book challenge open for this year. You could join the book challenge, the reading challenge. I did have Pacific Rim on my reading challenge, and I do have one of the books. I have the pre, the pre, what's it called? The prequel. I got the prequel in paperback. Okay. Okay, there's a collection. Let me check out the collection. Okay, we got the music. Okay, so we got the soundtrack to Pacific Rim. I'm guessing that's what it is. It doesn't say right there. But we got the music. Okay. So I can check that out. Oh, there's a comic book called Pacific Rim Tales from something. I can't see the whole title. It says Tales from dot dot dot. Tales from YE dot dot dot. Uh, got another comment. Pacific Rim Aftermath. Oh, quite a few comics. Okay, so the Don Brown has a collection. Thunder in the Morning Calm. Dot dot dot. The Pacific Rim collection. part of the Pacific Rim series. Thunder in the Morning Calm. Racing Dragon. Fire of the Raging Dragon. Storming the Black Ice. Ooh-wee. Um, I'm trying to think what that book was called. I watched a movie and it was based on a novel. Um, is it Briar? Briar? I think it's called The Haunting of Briar's Dreer. I don't know if it's called Haunting. Maybe it is. But it's that star-studded cast. Um, what's her name? T, T Arnold. Her first name starts with a T. Uh, Kadeem. Um, and a lot of other stars in it. And I saw the movie first, and since it was based on a novel, I think I went and added the novel to my TBR. So yeah, there's a category when you go to watch movies, when you go to stream movies, there's a category um um I'm trying to see how it's worded. It has the word novels in it. So you can watch movies based on novels. Okay, so when you go to look movies up, click on the search, what's it called? The magnifying glass. And then there's categories. Before you even type in anything, okay, I don't see the category that I was in. At one point, though, I was in a category and it was like based on novels. I don't see it right now available to be able to click on it to give you some of the lists that are there. But yeah, I was in a category and it was like based on novels. And I watched Dyer's Dreer, something like that. The Haunting of Dyer's Dreer, something like that. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. The mystery of it, and then also what put the icing on the cake for me was the solving of the mystery. And yeah, the mystery became like a mystery, a legend. This man actually created it to preserve history. Is it the legend? The Legends of Deirdre? Maybe it's the Legend of Deirdre. Is it the Legend? The Legend of Diadrere or The Hunting of Diadrere? Is it Diadrere or is it Briardrere? The Haunting of Diadrere cast.
It seems you're referring to The Haunting of Hill House or The Haunting of Bly Manor, as there isn't a show specifically titled The Haunting of Diadrere. The Legend of Briardrere.
I'm looking up this movie. I typed in novel, and it looks like you can just type in novel and get a bunch of movie titles that are based on novels. Okay, I typed in based on books. Hmm. I see a few titles that are like, perhaps, perhaps. The Book of Negroes has a movie. I'm guessing it's the same as the book because of the title and the category I'm looking under. Okay, I changed books to novels. Let's see what comes up. If anything different comes up. The same titles are showing up. Okay, it understood. I was wondering if it understood. Let's see. Lumos.